Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. Okay, so today, following on from the video I did for the crafty bits and pieces for beginners, I'm going to show you how to make these lovely little flowers, and they're all made out of the recycling bits that I showed you yesterday. And this one I've actually added to a tag, so it's very simple, very easy, and it's a nice little quick project. And I've made one here as well. So this is out of scrapbook paper. So again, if you've got scrapbook paper, you can do exactly the same thing as well. But this is just made out of, this one's just made out of the parchment paper and some fabric. This is recycled packaging, which I've stamped, and I've added a little pearl onto that one, and I've made a little diddy one to go on top, so that's a double one. This one is parchment paper again, and then underneath I've got a little bit of the packaging, and this one is a napkin which is stuck to some tea stain paper. So I'm going to show you how to do these today, and I've just added it onto a tag. This one I've just had all the leftover bits that I was using from these, and popped it onto the back of a piece of cardboard, a bit of packaging, added a little bit of scrap fabric, and then stuck one on top, and then a little bit of the fabric on there, and I think that makes a really lovely tag. So you just shows you don't need lots of expensive stuff to make things. Okay, so I've got the fabric. This is the cotton fabric that I showed you yesterday in the video, and then I've got some of my card. So this is the recycled card, so we're going to use a little bit of that. I'm going to use some tea stain paper, and then this is bit of the leftover napkin that I was doing the other ones with. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you an easy way. I've shown you this before in other videos, but I've got a piece of tea stain paper. I'm going to use some glue stick and a napkin. Okay, so this is really simple, and it's a quick way of using it, because sometimes when you use your Mod Podge, it takes a little longer to dry, and this is a very quick, easy way to do it. So make sure you put a nice amount of glue on here. Just stick it down like that, and then pop your napkin on top, and then that will stick it down lovely. And then just stick it all down. Don't press too hard because you'll rip the napkin, but just make sure it's stuck down nicely like that. Okay. Perfect. So just stick that down. Right, I'm going to leave that just for 2 minutes to dry, because I'm going to show you what I did with the other bits. So I'm going to just pop that to the side just so it just dries just a little bit, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a little bit of packaging, some of this Amazon packaging, and then just stamp it. I don't need all of that, so let's just tear a little piece off. So this is I love this. This is really nice paper. So I'm going to take my stays on and my stamp that I showed you in the video, and then all I'm going to do, I'm going to just pop that on there, and then just randomly stamp on here just to make a background, just to show you it's how easy it is just to make your own background stamps. I've not stamped paper like this, so you can use, if you don't have any stamps, you can use all sorts of things. If you've got an ink pad, doesn't have to be a stays on ink pad, you can use all sorts of ink pads. If you've got one, you can get the end of, say, like a pencil, dip it in your ink pad and make little dots on here, so you can have a little dotty paper. So that's quite a simple idea. And then if you've got anything with like that, you can just pop that on. Look, you can make little rings all over it. So that's another idea. So find out all different shapes that you've got, and you can make lots of different background papers. So you don't have to have a rubber stamp or a silicone stamp, as these are. And there's lots and lots of different ways to do it. Right, so that should be enough. I've popped those to the side. And then all as I did, I just cut these little bits off so we can use that. Now I've just cut Now if you wanted to measure it you can, but I've just cut sort of like an inch lengths like that. So you want little inch squares, just like that. You can do them a bit bigger if you want to, like that, and then you've got your little squares. Doesn't matter about the rough edges. This really doesn't matter at all. So we've got, you need 4, okay. And how I fold it, now actually what I might do is show you on a bigger piece how to fold it. Now I think these are called sort of like tea bag folding. So you take a square, and normally you would fold it tip to tip, sort of like that. But these ones you want to fold sort of like on a slant, so it's like that. Okay, and then you take the middle bit and then you fold that up, so that point sort of goes into the middle of there. So it's like that. Okay, so if you have a square, you want to go off center. So just go off center like that, and then take the middle of this bit and then just fold that up, so that point's in the middle of that, and that's what you want. You want that shape. Okay, so I'm going to do it on these little ones. So just off center and then fold that up like that, and do that with all of them. Okay, and this one, so you can do it with any sort of bits of leftover or recycled packaging, as long as it's not too thick, like that. So we want 4, and then what we want to do is take a piece of card and we want to cut a little circle out. So hold your scissors straight and just twist it around like that, and you'll come up with a tiny little circle like that. Okay, and then you want to pop a little bit of glue on it. Again, I'm using glue stick like that, and then I'm going to just pop one side, and then I'm going to pop the other one, oops, opposite like that. So the little circle is just to hold these on. And we'll pop one that side and then one that side. Okay, and then what I'm going to do to hold these down properly, I'm going to take my stapler and I'm just going to staple through the middle like that, then turn it round and then through the middle, so you've got like a little cross in the middle, and that holds them tight. Okay, so you can leave it like that if you like the edges all runky like that, but I quite like it so it's cut around. So just cut them a little bits off like that, just so you've got like a little round flower. Okay, get rid of those bits and pieces, and then I've got my ink here, which is the vintage photo, and a little dauber, and then we just go around the outside with the ink. So you can make lots of these up, and if you've got different ink colours you can also use obviously different colour around the edges. And then what I've done, I've taken a little bit of this fabric here, and then I've just torn a little bit off like that, and I'm going to make a little bit to go in the middle. So just one of these little round little roses here. So what I've done, just twist the end so you've got something to hold on to, and then you want to twist it and go round. So you twist and go round, and it sort of like gives you a little rose like that. Just twist and it goes round like that. Quite simple, just a little bit. That goes in there, that makes a nice little jumbly mess, and then you just stick it in the middle. Now I'm going to stick it in the middle with the 3-in-1, because this is this sticks fabric well. It's quite sticky and it's quite quick to stick as well. And then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pop that on there like that. Cut those little bits off, or you can leave them on, but that one's a little bit too long. And there we go, we've got a nice little paper flower, a nice little, nice little recycled flower like that. Make sure it's dry, and I think they look really pretty. like that. So I'm going to show you now. Now this is dry, so I'm going to cut. I don't really want that white bit, so I'm going to just chop it into sort of like inch squares like this. Again, I'm just going to eyeball it like that, and these little bits I'm going to use to make the tag in a minute. So again, you take them, fold it this way so you've got the pattern underneath, and then you want to fold it again over to the corner, so not quite in half, so that's corner to corner, but you want to just move it to the side a little bit, and then fold that over, and then again you've got a nice little shape there. So again, you want the pattern underneath facing down, and you just fold them. You can just get lots of these and just fold them, can't you? Little squares, and then you'll have them all ready. And then this one here, oops, like that. Perfect. And again, we'll have a little circle. Just cut a little circle out of your recycle card. I have made these before, and I've made them out of fabric. I've made big fabric ones, and they're absolutely gorgeous. I love them, and they turn out very, very shabby chic. I didn't cut the ends off though. These little corner bits, I left them on. So we'll stick those corner to corner like that. That goes on there. That one there. Squash it down, and again we get our little staple. Just staple it in so they're nice and secure like that. So again, you don't have to cut these bits off, but I quite like them so they're round like that. A little bit of ink around the edges like that. And again, then we have, you can, if you've got little buttons or anything, you can pop a little button inside as well. And then we're just going to have a little bit of this cotton fabric, just a little length like that. Probably, let me measure it, let's see, it is about 3 inches long, so it's about 3 inches. And again, twist it like that so you've got something to hold on to. Alright, and then twist again and turn it around, so you twist and turn like that. So it just twists around and makes into like a little rose. You can squash that bit in afterwards. Then we get our glue, and then we can glue the middle there, stick that on like that and squash it down, make sure it's stuck tight. Oops. There we are, easy peasy. And again, you can have like a little button or a little pearl or anything that you've got, you can pop in the middle as well. So I'm going to show you how to make the tag. Now the tag is really, really simple as well. So we take a piece of recycled cardboard. Now I'm going to take my little cutter and make sure the edges are a little nice and straight. So we'll just cut around. There we are. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to use all these little leftover bits here just to make the background. So I've got a piece here as well. What else have I got? This piece. So we can use all these little bits as the background. So I'm going to glue this down, so then you're not wasting anything. Like that. So I'm going to stick that. Doesn't matter if you go off the edges because we can cut it off. Let's stick that piece down onto there. And maybe I'll just take a piece of that like that. And then going to stick it that way, like that. This little spare piece can go there, and then what have I got? This little piece, just so it sticks down the side there. So it's a little bit of a collage. As long as you cover that cardboard like that, and then you just snip around it, cut all those little bits off. Perfect. And there we go. All these little bits everywhere. So that's done. And then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to snip the corners off. Whoops. Like this to make the tag shape. And take the little dauber, a little bit of ink around the edges. Like this. Perfect. Okay, so if you haven't got a hole punch, you can add a little bit of fabric to the top. Let me have a look. What have I got? I've got this stripy here. So you could just cut a little piece off like that, hold it on there, and then you could just staple it on. So you've got like a little top piece. Or again, where's my hole punch? This hole punch. If you've got one of these, you can use this as the punch. So this is where the hole is here. So you just pop it in there, make sure you're sort of in the middle, and there, perfect. So you don't need a fancy hole punch at all. And then what we will do, a little bit of this fabric here, which we will, let's put this out the way, bits and pieces everywhere. A little bit of this onto here. Now when you use a glue stick like this with a little bit of thin fabric or the cheesecloth, it does stick it down, but you can sort of like ruche it all up a little bit so it looks a bit scruffy like that, which I quite like the look of that, so it's not so flat. So like that, and then we can take one of our little flowers and you just pop that into the middle, and I'm going to stick that down with a 3-in-1. Okay, so I'll just pop that on here. So using all the staples and that, you don't see them at all. So that just sticks down nicely there, which is perfect. And then I'm going to take another piece of this, just a strip of this. Oops, don't fall off. Pop this through the hole. What I should have done is stuck the paper to that side, because that's what I did with this one, and then you don't have to cover it up. Okay, tie that in a little knot, and there we go. We've got a lovely little tag, and it's all recycled, which I think are fab. I love it. So there we go, guys, quick little recycle project. So if you don't have many sort of like tools or papers or any sort of like bits and pieces that you can find anything from around the house, and you can always be able to make something. So I think this is a fab idea, and it's such a great use for recycling all your little bits and pieces, so you can always have something to craft with. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed that. Have a lovely week, and I will see you soon. Alright, take care, bye bye.